Hello everyone, so it's me, Munah. I'm disguising as a guy and I'm here to interview Willemo del Toro. Willemo likes to spend his Saturday afternoon by hunting hobbits. Let's check it out. Oh, it's him. Willemo?
Ah!
He's here,
You
shit out of
scared
me.
us hobbits?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who the hell are you?
It's me, Munah.
That crazy lady on TV?
Yeah, that's me.
Ooh.
Are you busy? I'm here to ask you a few questions. You don't mind, right?
Actually, I don't. What's it about?
Okay, so why was it important for you to show such graphic displays of violence in the film?
Film of Pan Labyrinth. I just wanted
Yes.
to portray the evil side of human nature in its purest form. An effective way to do that is to send a message to the audience through uncensored violence. I bet many people who have seen this film have actually noticed the irony in that humans in the movie are more frightening than the monsters themselves. It's like the Toad and the Pale Man compared to Captain Vital. His gruesome killings managed to eclipse both of the monsters entirely. I wanted to make a statement to the audience too, really grab their attention. And when you make a movie containing violence, you can either make it a statement or you can make it dramatic by making it gruesome. Nowadays, a cut on the cheek or a simple scrape on the temple with some blood on it, it means nothing to the audience. But the mutilation of Vital's face by Mercedes, that makes a statement. That makes an emotional statement to the audience, and it's going to register and stay there for a long time. I deliberately designed the hyperbolic violence of Pan's Labyrinth to be off-putting rather than spectacular. Very harrowing, designed to have emotional impacts in the audience. It's that feel.
I see. So many fans are asking about the violence death of Captain Vital. Why did you make it so?
Regarding that, since my film is actually a fairy tale for adults, it wouldn't really be a fairy tale if the villain didn't die in the end, now would it? So, like his monstrous counterparts of the Pale Man and the Toad exploding and starving to death, Captain Vital must have a very cruel and crazy death. So I made his head explode in the final scene.
I see. Okay then. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Wait! Hobbit! Hobbit!
Everyone, it's me Munah and I'm back again. Right now I'm at Ophelia's apartment and I'm in disguise as a guy. So today I would like to interview our very own Ophelia. I heard she's very good in sport. Come, it's Ophelia. Ophelia! Ophelia! Ophelia!
Who are you?
It's Munah. Oh. Oh, Munah! Munah! So I'm here today to interview you. So, are you free right now? Yeah. So, I would like to ask, how realistic is Ophelia's character? Does she behave in any way that is typical of a girl her age?
In Pan Labyrinth, we usually share the point of view of Ophelia. By extension, we can see that all she sees, the strange world of the faun and his stars are real for her. There was no television, PlayStation, and so on. And Ophelia's love book is essential to the narrative that it has provided her with the basis of the reality that we see through her eyes. This is normal behavior for a kid like her on that time, because a normal kid tends to project her own imagination.
So, any other things?
And through Ophelia's detailed imagination, mysterious creatures that reflect her outlook of bloodthirsty monster, which portray the cruelty of man, especially the captain. The audience find about Ophelia's traumatic adolescent experience are influencing make-believe portal to new worlds. This part evaluates the typical kid always trauma when they got emotionally abused and project their imagination. And all of this argument establish fact that Ophelia behaves like a typical kid.
Good. Thank you very much, audience. Hey everyone, it's Munah again. So here I am today to interview Jimby Chachos. Follow me. Jimby Chachos!
Munah?
Yeah, it's me. Surprise! Oops, I did it again. So yeah, today I'm going to interview you. I have a few questions for you if you don't mind, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what was the biggest challenge in making supernatural characters seem believable?
The biggest challenge in making them seem believable was to incorporate some of the human qualities in them. If the supernatural characters are totally weird and out of this world, it would be illogical for Ophelia not to be scared by those creatures. This is the reason why I use magical realism to combine reality and fantasy. However, this is where the hard part comes, when I have to design mechanical costume for Douglas Jones instead of using computer-generated image. By having Douglas as the actor behind the character, Fawn and Pale Man, I have combined the human qualities into the supernatural character.
I see. So how was the process?
Oh, the process. It was very hard because we have to prepare Douglas for at least 4 hours prior to his scene. I must say that between the characters that Douglas plays, which are the Pale Man and the Fawn is harder to prepare because I wanted the Fawn to represent the archetype of the mentor, so I designed him 7 foot tall and shot him from below. I must say that between the characters that Douglas played, which are the Pale Man and the Fawn is harder to prepare because I wanted him to represent the archetype of mentor, so I designed him 7 foot tall and shot him from the lower camera angle to show his superiority when talking to Ophelia. Believe me, it was very hard for Douglas to walk on the pseudo feet. It was worth it because I want to make the characters believable. So if I totally use CGI, the human qualities that most of the characters have will not be significant enough and will make people think that the creatures are just the projection of Ophelia's mind.
Thank you.
Are you recording this?
Right now I'm at Jumbo's crib. I'm here to interview him and I bet he's in the kitchen. Let's go. Check it out. Jumbo?
Who are you?
Oh, don't you know me? The most famous celebrity, Munah, M-U-N-A-H.
Oh, Munah. Bueno.
Hey, buenas. So I'm here to interview you because I have a few questions. You don't mind, right?
Yep.
So Jumbo, what research did you do before writing the movie?
So before I tell you about my research, let me tell you more about how I got the inspiration for my movie. Well, it mostly came out from the fairy tales that I read when I was young. But the kind of fairy tales I'm talking about is the one that instill hope and also magic into children. You know, like the anarchic ones. I really hated those don't go at the night kind of fairy tales which cause more fear in children.
I see. So how about the research then?
Yes. As you saw in the film, it contains many elements of fantasy, which are from ancient myth and local folklore, like the Faun, the fairies, and also the unforgettable Pale Man. The Faun originated from Greek mythology, but of course I had to make some changes to suit his character better to the movie. I also had to research a bit more on the Spanish Civil War, where there was a power struggle between the nationalists and also the Republicans of the country. This is the time where the film was set in. Further research was done in the creation of Captain Vidal, you know, the bad guy, as his characteristics was based on Franco, who was the dictator who ruled the country during that era. Pan Labyrinth, of course, has been one of my greatest creation to date.
Yeah, I can see that. So that's all?
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I know.
For question and answer, I know everyone is so excited. Yeah, me too. So, the first person who's gonna call me will have the opportunity to ask me any question, and I'm gonna answer it with all my heart. Oh, that was fast. Hello?
Hello,
Yes, can I help you?
is this Munah?
Yes, this is Munah.
Oh my god, I'm on the Munah show!
I love you too.
Oh my god!
Okay, so what's your question?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, let me calm down,
God.
Okay, Munah, do you think that Ophelia's character is a good role model for the young people?
Thank you for your question. Well, that's a very good question, you know. So I'm gonna answer based on my own opinion. I would not say she is a very good role model entirely, but there are a lot of her traits that are good for young people. As we can see, Ophelia is very brave, where it is evident when Ophelia is not afraid of the Faun and the fairies. I mean, like, for the kids nowadays, if they see a weird creature, something like that, they're gonna scare the shit out of them, you know, because, you know, they're scary. And she is also very protective because she does not want to sacrifice her brother. Ophelia's fantasies and imaginary as they may be give meaning and purpose to her life, which also give meaning and purpose to young people's life. This is very good for young people because they will have their own goal in life and know what they want to achieve. The fantasy is not merely an escape, it also motivates everyone. The fantasy gives her strength to bear an awful situation. It offers people hope when they are facing adversities and give people to resolve in the face of danger. In this way, attachment to the fantasy world may echoes, and that's why people are motivated because of Ophelia, because as you can see, Ophelia motivates a lot of people. A soulmate, belief in God, the promise of permanent happiness. I think that's what I think of Ophelia.